Good morning, everybody. It is, well, is it nice outside? Yes, it's beautiful outside today. 79 degrees and sunny right now. Who do we have first in the chat? We got Claybro first in the chat. Y'all guys are too slow, man. I don't know what the heck your problem is. Way too slow. Michael Allen, Mike number 2 in the chat. We got Old Rounder, No Toast, Nick F. Good morning to you, Nick F. Next level, No Toast, next level. We get No Toast, Bry Guy, No Toast, next level, Michael. We get Kombu, next level, Michael, next level, Michael, Gen G, Kenneth, next level, Kenneth. We've got Michael, next level, Outdoor Smile. We've got Old Rounder, Outdoor Smile. You got a new picture there, huh? Old Rounder. We've got next level, Outdoor Smile, next level, Michael, Outdoor Smile, next level, Kombu, Michael, Outdoor. We've got Michael, Jeff, next level, Kombu, Mark, J-Bones, Victor. Thank you very much. Victor going 22 months, bro. Looking good. Tomorrow's the Moass, baby. Yes, it is. We got the Moass happening tomorrow, Victor. Absolutely appreciate you keeping that green name for 22 months, man. Looking good. Robert, good morning. And aloha kakahiaka to you, my friend. We got Kenneth and next level. Thank you all very much for being in here right now. Let's check the market out and see what we got going on today. We've got AMC at the top left-hand side of the screen, sitting at $4.93, making its way down a little bit, bouncing off some lows around $4.86, come back up above $5, and slowly and steadily moving back down right now, sitting at $4.94, 3% loss so far. Shiba Inu coin sitting at $9.68, GameStop sitting at $19.85, Tesla testing a double bottom on the low of the day here, $243 per share. Will it bounce if it breaks down? I imagine it does break down. We've had a steady resistance or steady support right here, broken, steady support right here, broken, steady support right here, most likely to be broken as Tesla stair steps its way down almost 3% on the day today as well. It's a pretty big loss for such a large company. NASDAQ sitting 1.16% lower, AMC sitting 492, we've got GameStop 1985, Dogecoin sitting at 7.5 cents, Ethereum 1852, Shiba Inu coin 968, been sitting at like 968 all morning, man. If you look at Shib testing 1,005, I think it was. Yeah, 1,005 points per coin earlier. Attempted a break at that 1,000 point per coin level of resistance. Unable to do it. Setting up, hopefully, for another attempt here a little bit later. But right now, consolidating in that 970 area. So 968 points per coin on Shiba Inu coin at the moment. Mullen Auto, I believe, I did not read, I just saw a headline, but I believe Mullen Auto is gearing up for like a... Was it only a 1 for 9? Reverse split? If it's a 1 for 9, man, I don't even see how they're going to regain compliance just going at that level right there. I don't know. Kenneth, if you're in here right now, is Mullen Auto going to reverse split? I saw a headline about it, but I didn't read it. 10.66 cents on Mullen. We've got Sundial sitting at $1.55, down 6% today. The SPY, $4.45, down almost 1%. Netflix, $4.30. Highcroft Mining, 39.95 cents. We've got QQQ sitting at $3.67, down on the day today. Ape sitting at $1.75. MPW, $8.66. Tesla, $2.43.40. Enovix, $17.34. PID, $17.69. And Joby sitting at $7.91 right now. Losses. Everything is red except for Ape. And the only reason Ape is green is because AMC is red. Everything is red on the screen. Shiba Inu coin up slightly and Dogecoin up barely today. But very, very difficult day to start the market with so far. Victor, still waiting on that wrench. Victor, you're gunning for that wrench though, man. You're gunning for it. 22 months is a very nice green name to have. Good morning, all from the Philippines, the Challenge Channel. Good morning to you. Glad to have you in here right now. Hopefully your day, well, your day's almost over now, isn't it? What time is it in the Philippines? Your day has to be over. You sound like Mark Wahlberg rattling off names in Ted. I never watched the full Ted movie. I've seen enough clips to understand the whole movie, but that sounds hilarious, Jeff. Am I first? What's happening, bros? John J., you were not first. I was first today, but I'll give you a second, man. I'll give you a second. XRP and the SEC ordered to settle and negotiate, from what I read, to come to an agreement. I have not seen any XRP news this morning, but if that's the case, I believe that is going to be excellent, man. AMC getting wrecked. Yeah, AMC on its way back down to touch some intraday lows here. Let's taco about it. Let's do it, John Jay, because everybody loves a good taco. Rite Aid looking squeezy. Oh, gosh. Let's take a look at Rite Aid in a second here. Loving the hot sauce. Can't feel my face. That's the best kind, man. My profit on Shiba Inu at 50,000 pesos. Want to cash out. It's 12 a.m. Yeah, challenge channel. I don't know if you're sitting on that profit right now and you're wanting to cash out, or you're waiting to cash out at 50,000 pesos when it gets there. But I hope you make it, dude, and I hope you do cash out with it. Take that profit and move on, man. Michael Allen, 1 year, bro. Loving it, Michael. We've got Quantum. Happy Caddy Crypto bashing on Clay last night. Quantum. Dark Bro not being here. Anybody bashing on the greatest man of all time? Ohio, ladies and gentlemen. Fist, boom. Fist, boom. Fist, boom. Fist, boom. Michael Allen. Mike, man, thank you very much for 1 year, bro. Dude, you guys, man, I can't thank you enough for keeping those green names like you do, supporting the channel, so just having the memberships. It is absolutely incredible to think that that is even a possibility. So, Mike, man, thank you very much for the member chat, for 12 months being a bro. And I hope you go for that blue skull, man. I hope you go for 2 years of bro. And, dude, listen, I don't know. I was not in the Lunk space last night. I don't know what those dudes were saying, but let them talk about whatever they want to talk about, right? If I'm the topic of discussion, excellent, man. Excellent. Let them talk about me all they want. We don't need to talk bad about them. If they want to talk bad about things, let them talk bad about things. But if I'm the topic of discussion, man, I guess they can't stop thinking about me. Oh, man, re-enlisted in the Philippines. It was amazing. Notos, very nice, dude. Mullen stock alerts. Mullen announces a 1-for-9 reverse stock split. Mullen has until September 5th to regain NASDAQ's minimum price of $1. Yeah, dude, September 5th, great, but that's only going to take them up to that dollar mark. If they lose any more ground whatsoever from that reverse split, they're going to have to reverse split again before September 15th. Wow, that is wild, man. I would have expected maybe a 1 for 20 or 1 for 30, but a 1 for 9, trying to get right back up there to that 90-cent mark. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Yeah, it's been here for 2 years, and I love it. The challenge channel, very nice, dude. Philippines. You know, I've never been to the Philippines in my entire life. Challenge channel, is it a place where it's not just a vacation place, is what you're saying? Decent place to live as well. That's what I'm gathering from it. My rent is $130 a month. Holy smokes, dude. That's like, my gosh. I swear it was slightly cheaper than that, but dude, I remember my grandpa telling me stories, man. Like when him and my grandma got married and they first moved into their house, you know, their paychecks were junk, right? They were making $1 something an hour or something ridiculous. But rent was like 40, 50, 60 bucks a month. And you know, you're talking 60, 70 years ago, right? So, $130 a month. The challenge channel, I mean, I hope you don't live in like a box or something, but 130 bucks a month, man. You cannot beat that. Wow. I'm skeptical of every Bitcoin rally, considering the price action of the last 4 weeks. A break above 32.2, and I'm a believer. Yeah, old rounder, bro. Bitcoin is having a tough time at this $30,000 mark, right? I don't know where it was, and I don't know, gosh, you know, I don't know where PS5 got in at, if it was right at that $30,000 mark or if it was slightly lower. Hopefully he didn't get tapped out, because I swear it was like a 1 for 30, or 30x leverage. I swear it was like a 30x leverage position that he had. Hopefully he didn't get tapped out in this area right here, because that's a little wick up. But Bitcoin unable to break that $30,000 mark over the last, it hasn't been able to break it for a very long time. But over the last 24 hours, it's attempted it a few times, unable to break through, and could be on its way back down now. If you're looking at the daily chart, you can see an attempt, unable to break. An attempt, unable to break, could be on its way back down now. So hopefully PS5 didn't get margin called on his position there if he did go 1 for 30 or 30x leverage. I don't know why I keep saying 1 for 30. Making about $1,000 a month on crypto and saving it all. The challenge channel, dude, that has got to be so nice. $130 a month rent. You can't get anything for less than $1,000 a month rent. Being broing for like been broing for like 2 years now. Hodl, I love it, man. Got a great name, but I still love it. Or about 50,000 pesos. Well, okay, so 50,000 pesos is about $1,000. That's interesting. Is it Filipino peso? Sorry. Is it Filipino pesos, or I don't know how they denominate their currency over in the Philippines. Good thing I wasn't in there. I would have grabbed the mic and called them poopy heads. Next level. Yeah, man. Look, dude, I probably had better things to do, like sit and stare at a wall last night than sit and listen to somebody talking trash, but yeah, no worries on that, man. Let them talk all they want. Yes, a 3-story house. Wow, man, this dude's got a 3-story house for $130 a month rent. That is absolutely incredible challenge. Good morning, Clay. Sean, good morning to you. You're a squatter, aren't you? Challenge channel squatting. He might be, man. He might be for $130 a month. Budgie, thank you very much. I did already forget. Thank you very much for reminding me about the super sticker. My gosh, man. I don't know if it's allergies or what that makes you cough like that, but thank you very much for the super sticker that you intentionally sent late yesterday. You knew I'd forget, so I'm very glad that you were able to remind me on that one, and I will never ignore Pudgy again. But it's a squatters area. Ah, man, nobody likes squatters. Pudgy in the house, y'all. Yes, he is. That's an amazing monthly rent. It really is. I'm from Chicago. It's 54 pesos per dollar. Gotcha. All right, challenge channel. 54 pesos per dollar. And therefore, if you're making 50,000 pesos, gosh, dude, if rent, dude, guys, just go, listen, make a couple bucks in crypto and just go retire to the Philippines. My goodness, $130 a month rent, you guys can live there. Dude, I don't know. You can live there for the next 10 years if you make 10 grand, as long as they don't increase rent on you. Bro, Twitter X is getting to me. I strictly follow a bunch of golfers and a few of the bros for crypto stuff, yet my feed consists of nothing but inner city violence. Yeah, outdoor smile. It is very interesting, okay? So I've noticed, and it's not as much, like my feed's not as much of that on Twitter as you would expect it to be. Obviously, I follow a bunch of people that just, follow me. A lot of AMC, Shiba, Inu Coin, and Terra Luna Classic stuff on there. But, dude, all of the trending topics, inner city violence, all of the trending topics, Democrat versus Republican garbage, all of the trending topics, let's mutilate ourselves for the betterment of society. Dude, without like sitting here and preaching to you guys, it is such like sinful crap the internet puts in front of our faces all day long. If you scroll through, and I don't know if your guys' TikTok feeds and YouTube Shorts feeds are this way, mine are though, man. It is insane how much violence, how much hate, how much division, how much crap is put in front of our faces. Even if it's just a little 4-second clip that you scroll right on by, it is still in front of you. Dude, it is nothing but hate and division and just like terror all day long on the internet. So I agree with you. It gets to me as well. I have not scrolled through YouTube Shorts or TikTok in a very long time. I've not done that. And I have made it a very strong point on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it to simply scroll through on subjects that I am searching for. Because 45 seconds into just, mindless scrolling, you're being fed nonsense again. And this is not like, I'm not trying to start no debates or anything, but my goodness, dude, it is nothing but hate on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and yes, Twitter as well. So unless you're watching a Claybro YouTube video, just stay off the social media platforms, man. I really, it does get to me sometimes. And I was thinking today, man, it was different. And I know these kids growing up today, it's just going to be a part of them. But, dude, I remember back in high school, man, you didn't really care too much about what was going on MySpace. But MySpace was completely different than Facebook. And even the beginning stages of Facebook, where it was literally just like, 40 of your friends from high school that are sitting there posting stuff on Facebook. Oh, yeah, this is so cool. It was nowhere near the same as it is now. And I'm telling you, dude, I don't know if it's because you just had less responsibilities in high school, it's because you were younger and the world seemed like endless possibilities, or what. But, dude, they are really, really just... back in the day was better, and I can guarantee you it was because you were living in your world, doing what you needed to do during the day, instead of living in this world that's been created for us by whatever these big tech companies want to put down our throats. Yes, man. Unless you're watching a Claybro YouTube video, turn it off, man. Turn it off. Go outside and play. Seriously, go outside and play. Listen to mom. Man, I'd be like Elon Musk in the Philippines. Yeah, Kenneth, you probably would, man. I know nobody really wants to move over to the Philippines, but clearly it's working out well for the Challenge Channel. Heck yeah, Kenneth, but I heard the crime rate is crazy right now. Almost as bad as it is here in the States. Yeah, dude, go to Chicago or something. If he came from Chicago, moving to the Philippines was probably a breath of fresh air for him. Just out of curiosity, are you on Threads? Yes, just I did like open my Threads account or whatever because I do have an Instagram account. I've posted, I think, one thing on Threads just to gauge like what the deal was with Threads, if they were trying to pump content out to people and you get a bunch of new followers. But no, literally only like the 9 followers that I have that signed up for Threads were able to see that post that I had. So I am on there, but I've only posted one thing. Like, let me know if you guys can see this or whatever. I don't post actively on there. My feed is Instadots. I thought starting clearing it out. Need to start watching more cooking videos so my girl don't get mad. Jonathan, that's true as well, right? That's true as well. But I'm going to tell you this, though, dude. Just go in, search for a cooking video, and then turn it back off, dude. These people, they know way too much about us, right? They know this stuff, and it's not always the stuff you like, right? Where you got these girls dancing, it's nice, it's great, all cool. They don't always show you if you're a golfer, right? It's not all, this dude's going to like golf content. We're going to show him a bunch of this golf content. Dude, they know, and I know they know because I pay attention to it, they know how long you just sit watching this. You don't have to click the like button. But if you sit there and watch a video, maybe about a cop giving somebody a hard time, dude, they know that it starts to irritate you, and then they'll feed you another one, and another one, and another one, and all of a sudden, dude, you've ruined your whole day, and now you're in a bad mood because you were scrolling through some junk videos on YouTube Shorts and TikTok, and they're the same videos as well that the platforms are promoting. So I don't think that people really care too much that China owns TikTok. The same videos are promoted on YouTube Shorts. So stay off the platforms, guys. Only click on the notifications when they come across your screen when I upload a video, and you're going to be good to go. MySpace was depressing. I didn't have a lot of friends, and the top friends list was cruel. Yeah, no toast. I guess that was the start of it, right? I didn't have a lot of friends either, but I'm going to tell you this. It encouraged you to go play outside, which is exactly what we should be doing. Yes, next you have to get grounded. Barefoot. It seeps in, baby. Grounding, actually. I don't know how well it works, but there's been a lot of stuff on grounding, too, that I've read. Long time no see. A long time no long. What? See time no long. Yeah, see time no long. I want to know if I should buy Jasmine. Talk about that in 1 second, Harris. After I go, Dark Bro! Thank you very much for the... Dark Bro, thank you very much for the super chat. Oh my gosh. That is one of my favorite ones, but that's a lot harder to do than the Pika Pika. I'm telling you right now, that's a lot harder to do than the Pika Pika. Dark Bro, thank you very much for the super chat. Clay Bros, fly, soaring, flying. Clay Bro is doing that all day, every day. Thank you very much, Dark. And then this dude's got to put the cherry on top, man. I'm dizzy enough right now. And he says, let me see you upside down. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Oh, yeah, dude. You get dizzy enough from exhaling like that so long, and then this dude's got to throw you upside down. Appreciate it, Outdoor Smile. Making me nearly pass out there, but you'll never see me. You guys could see me pass out one day. I can't say that you'll never see me do it. You could absolutely see me do it, man. It is a real possibility. I'm not just pulling your leg when I say that that makes me dizzy. Dark Bro late. Dark Bro, don't be late like that. Come on, man. You can die nowhere, bro. Chill. I got you, Harris. I got you. I made it. John J saying Dark Bro. Heck yeah. What does the other super chat do? Jonathan, you gotta find out. Thoughts about Uphold's Turbo. Bry Guy, I don't use Uphold. Is Turbo the crypto Turbo, or is that just some platform or just something they got where you can like turbocharge and leverage your positions? I don't use Uphold, so I don't know about it. What do you think about Render? All right, I don't know what Render does. We could look at that one as well. I don't know if Tim has Render or what, but we've looked at Render quite a bit with nice eye contact. Outdoor Smile, thank you. We can look at Render in a second here after I say, JJ, here's a free hour of authorized hydration. This man is coming in clutch with a free hour of authorized hydration. Thank you very much. Because, dude, my throat is just scratchy today. So I think I need that authorized hydration. JJ, thank you very much for the authorized hydration. And you're going to have to send me a couple of reminders to hydrate as well. Because since you've authorized it, now I don't need any additional... Oh my God, Kenneth. Thank you very much, Kenneth, for the super chat. Kenneth, thank you very much for the superhero super bro on that one. And Pudgy wants a little dizzy lick and stick action. Pudgy, take that banana, you lick it, then you stick it. You got to maintain that eye contact the entire time, though. Pudgy, thank you very much for the banana. Kenneth, thank you very much for trying to make me pass out. Dark Bro, thank you very much for starting all this nonsense. And JJ, thank you very much for the authorized hydration. Oh, yes. And, of course, Outdoor Smile, thank you very much for making me turn upside down. Oh, my gosh. Who's trying to kill this, man? Everybody is, Harris. Everybody. What would happen if everybody kept buying Shiba Inu and no one sold for 1 year? What would the price per coin be? Think about the possibilities. Yeah, so, I don't know how much people would end up running out of money and stuff like that, and the volume would end up fading down and so on. But it would be very similar to a honeypot, okay? You guys remember the way Squid Games was going up and up and up and up and up and up, and then people couldn't get out, and boom, they pulled the liquidity pool out from under them. Honeypots are beautiful. Honeypots are exactly what you're trying to attempt in a short squeeze like AMC, or a perfect example of what actually does happen when people buy in, but they cannot sell. Or if they did not sell, it only goes up. It only goes up in price. That is the thing that everybody wants to have happen. Now, I'll say this, Challenge. Most likely, at the end of that 1 year period, when people did begin to sell off, you'd see a huge dump. Right? The same way that you see a liquidity pool being drained, or these tokens that make you lock up as soon as they become liquid, they dump off and so on. It's just against their nature to want to continue to hold. They could legitimately have millions of dollars, right? You could invest $1,000 right now, and you could legitimately have $1 million in your account. Keep the $1 million in your account and be a millionaire, but people will dump off. And then it's the only ones who sell first that are able to capitalize and make on their profits there. So that's the unfortunate part, is that it's just people can't continue to do it forever. So after your 1 year period, that it all comes crumbling down. Later than chestnuts, easy day, which naturally means people pushing it today. I would be lying if I said I wasn't ready to tear someone up today, but staying focused. Oh, whatever. Hello, bros. What's going on, Chris? Glad to have you in here right now, man. And hopefully, if your day is easy, it continues easy, and you get to rest tonight. Yo, Clay, the past 3.5 years, I've invested $140,000. I've lost almost $85,000. Am I considered a whale, or am I still considered a baby dolphin? K-King, man, it does suck to see your investment go down by 50%, but you know what? I would consider you depends how well diversified you are. I will say that, okay? It depends on how well diversified you are. You know, if you've got $1,000 invested into 140 different stocks and cryptos, I'm not necessarily going to say that you're a specific whale on any of those. But yeah, dude, you know, if you've got $100,000 invested, if you've got 85 or whatever the remaining would be there, $55,000 left sitting in those investments, yeah, dude, I would say that you are reaching whale status. Why? And people would think whale status only exists for people with over $1 million. Dude, it is such a small percentage of the population that is ever able to accumulate $100,000 plus that I would consider that whale status. Yes. So don't lose the rest of it, and you'll probably be doing just fine. You end up with a ton of money, you cannot sell for 2 years. Yeah, John Jay, it'd be tough, dude. It'd be tough. FYI, Clay Bro, you owe Pudgy a few super chats from yesterday. Bry Guy, he already collected. Thank you very much for reminding me, though, but he already collected. Challenge, bro. Shib have been continuously buying for years, while the whales just keep harvesting. That's why it never moves. Yeah, Kombu, so I will agree with you to a certain extent. The whales have massive control over Shiba Inu coin. Dang it, man. We're watching a 20-point dump on Shib right now over the last half hour or so. Bitcoin on its way back down, 29,688. Let's see. But the whales, the last rally that we had when Shib ran up to 1,050 points per coin a couple of days ago, like 90% of the volume was whale volume. Transactions over $100,000. It was 8.7 trillion out of the 10.4 trillion coins traded were in transactions over $100,000. So the whales had a massive part in driving that price higher, and then of course dumping back off onto retail investors there. So whales are a very big thing in Shiba Inu coin. I bought a little of Fortnite last night. Keep going up. Giovanni, that brick coin, right? Okay, King. That sucks. Okay, King. Oh, yeah, the investment there. Yeah, you get whale status in my book, though. Someone in Florida won the 1.5 billion. Probably a guy that already has a billion already. Oh, God. Wouldn't that be something, roulette wheel? Wouldn't that be something if it just stacked another billion on his already billion? He says, nah, I was broke already and staying broke. Nah, she was like 90% owned by whales. End of story. Yeah, it is true. About 600% in 2 days. Fortnite, guys. Brick. Take a look at it. Giovanni, hopefully you make out on it. Let's go, Shib, man. 80K. Yeah, oh, baby, but 80K could make millions. No, Chad, it really could, dude. 80,000. I mean, 80,000. If we just get back up to all-time highs from here, you made $1 million. I mean, so it's a lot of money if Shib runs back up to its all-time highs. So tired. Finished working at 12:15 this morning. It was back to work at 8 a.m. Oh my gosh, dude, Frank, that is insane, man. It's especially insane. Frank, are you like climbing the side of a telephone pole right now or something? Because if you're climbing the side of a telephone pole when you're dead exhausted, that's just dangerous, man. My goodness. Got 35 million ship. Big dreams here. Chad, let's get started. Bummer. I tried Pudgy. We need a no Pudgy bro sticker. Take it up with Pika. I don't know where she's at, but take it up with Pika. She has access to making all of the stickers. And no Pudgy bro. We got a no for you, man. You can use that one. A no Pudgy bro. What do we got going on in the market? NASDAQ, it is bouncing back a little bit off the intraday lows here. 13,750. AMC 492. GameStop 1996. Dogecoin still sitting steady at 7.5 cents. Ethereum 1850. Been there since yesterday. Shib 960. Been there since yesterday. 29,700 on Bitcoin. Been there since yesterday. Molinado, 11 cents. Well, a Molinado moving up 10% already. Not a bad gain for Mullen. Sundial, $1.57. The SPY, $4.46. Netflix, $4.31. Highcroft, 39 cents. QQQ, $3.68. Ape sitting at $1.75. You got MPW at $8.60. Tesla, $244.64. Is it going to continue channeling? Oh, gosh. Now I'm going to sneeze. Question. You guys can see this channel right here. Support right here. Resistance. Potentially resistance again. Does it break back up above these levels, or does it continue to channel? Let's see what happens we'll watch that one and see what happens there. Most likely going to continue channeling because the I don't know. I mean, if you look at these levels, though, it may have broken that downtrend that it had. If you're looking at the... Nope, not vertical. If you're looking at the intraday downtrend that it was facing, it may have broken out of that now based on these lower highs that were being hit, lower highs here. So right now, it looks like it wants to get rejected off of that channel. So we'll watch it. Anovik sitting at 1741, PID 1777, and Joby 793. Looking like a beautiful technical bounce off of that resistance level. Let's see. Coming back down here. Nope. I'm working on some underground areas. Dude, they got Frank down in the gold mines, man. Frank's down in the gold mines. What in the world? This dude's working underground right now? Hey, if you see the Ninja Turtles, let me know. Seriously, Kenneth. Wow, what the heck is he even playing the lottery for? No sensible human needs that much money. Let's see. Who was playing the lottery? Another billionaire? Is that what you got? Another billionaire? It was my fault. Eject my billion Shib. Put off my trust wallet. So let's see. Oh, that was my. Now I know I missed something. Because is Kenneth playing the lottery? What is going on here? That was my fault. They jacked my billion Shib. I put on my trust wallet. So now I'm back up to 250 million Shib. Now, very nice, Kenneth. And I hope that 250 million Shib absolutely rips for you, man. I hope it rips. I want to see Shiba Inu coin sitting at 5,000 points per coin by the end of the week. Anybody else agree with that? Does anybody else want to see Shiba Inu coin sitting at 5,000 points per coin by the end of the week? I'd actually be tempted to take profit. I'd actually be tempted. If it was sitting at 5,000 points per coin by the end of the week, I'd be tempted to take profit. What am I going to do? Double again from there before we get rejected off the next zero? Oh, man. Oh, man. 5,000 points per coin? Let's get started. Should I give up on Mullen? I don't see being this low forever. Giovanni. If they actually make cars and sell them, I think that they're going to be doing well, okay? It is a very, very cheap car company. What's their market cap? Like less than 100 million? 150? No, where are we at? Yeah, $72 million right here. $72 million, and it was probably a $60 million this morning. A $60 million, $70 million car company, knowing that Tesla is trading at a $700 billion valuation, you are more than 1,000xing. You're like 10,000xing your money if Mullen ever got to the same level that Tesla does. Now, let me say this, man. Elon Musk and Tesla, it's a different breed, right? But I don't like the guys, and I don't know if the same CEO is still running Mullen here, but that dude has paid himself way too much in Mullen Auto bonuses. So to 10,000x your money, to go from 72 million to 700 billion dollars, it is a possibility if they run a legitimate company. It's not going to happen overnight, though. You're probably looking at, the equivalent of if you were buying Ford back in 1980. You might have to wait 40 years. But dude, if you had $1,000 in Mullen Auto and you waited 40 years and at 10,000x in price, you'd be sitting on $10 million. So I think you'd be happy with $10 million 40 years from now just on your Mullen Auto investment, if of course they ran a legitimate company and it began to move up. However, I absolutely hate this graph. I hate this graph. This is not something that I would expect to make money. Look at this. How can you really expect this company to make money? Look at this long-term graph here. $30,000 a share, down to 11 cents. $16,000 a share, down to 10 cents. Like, come on, man. I don't like this graph at all on Mullen Auto, but there's always the possibility, right? You've got to stay optimistic. I don't like the graph. It's as simple as that. I don't like Mullen Auto's graph. Let's see. Did you listen to the Twitter space on Burning USTC from yesterday? It was only supposed to be like a 10-minute space. It went on for 3 hours. Lots of arguing. No, Kraken, I did not listen to it. Was there anything good to be derived from the arguments? I cannot stand listening to spaces like that where arguing breaks out. No, the cables are underground and pop in those pedestals you see everywhere. It's not on the power poles. Gotcha. And I often wondered, man, putting power lines on those above ground like that, it's a very strange concept to me when you really look at putting these like toothpick-sized poles up everywhere and stringing the lines along. Like, why didn't they just bury them to begin with? Frank, do you know the answer to that? Why didn't they just bury them to begin with? Why did they think that stringing them on poles was a better idea? If they were doing it alongside roads anyway, bury it on the road. We got these hideous telephone wires just hanging everywhere. Hey bro, Bry Guy said a few things. What did Bry Guy say? Bummer, I tried. Pudgy, yes he did. Clear bro, oh Pudgy is super. That's all I saw, man. It just says that he tried and he owes you a super chat. If he said something else, man, it never came across my screen there. Let's see. 005 by the end of the week. Oh my goodness. Dude, if we see half a cent on Shib by the end of the week, I am selling. It's a guarantee. Like, call me a shill all you want, but if we see half a cent on Shib by the end of the week, I'm selling for sure. If we just 5x from here, I would be tempted to sell, but if we 50x from here, I can guarantee you I am selling. Check the Hypercharge stock. Hypercharge. Is that Hyper Solar or is that a different one? Is that Hyper Solar or is that a different stock? I don't know. Hey, no. Is that penny stock that Moji had several months ago? What's the ticker on Hypercharge? Is that the penny stock Moji had a few months ago? That might not show up in Weeble because it's a penny stock. XRP looking nice today. No crash and burn like Futter said yesterday. Kombu is still about 65 cents, right? I'm down 29 million Shib with 50 million left. When do you cut losses? Thinking about selling, then getting back in on the dip. Bry Guy, when to cut losses is literally one of the craziest and most difficult questions to ask ever. I guess it all depends on how much you truly think it's going to dip. So, for example, you know, if you are, and I don't know if you're talking like being down 29 million with 50 million left. I don't know what that necessarily means, but you know, let's say you're down $1,000 or something on Shiba Inu coin, and it's got to double in price to get back up to your break even. So it's got to go to 2,000 points per coin from here, and you hit your break even. Well, you know, even if you do cut your loss, you lose your $1,000. If you get back in at 700 points per coin again with your $1,000 that you have left, now all of a sudden it's only got to get to 1,400 before you break even again. And hey, let's say that it does go back up to 1,000 points per coin, and you end up making another $300, $400. Well, you could do the same thing. And if you believe it's come back down to 700 points per coin again, you could get back in. And then all of a sudden this time, you moved your break even down to 1,000, maybe 1,100 points per coin instead of the 2,000 points per coin. So if you truly believe that it's going to be coming down, it always makes sense to cut your loss and get back in. The only way that it theoretically wouldn't make sense is if you were concerned about long-term versus short-term capital gains. So if you're sitting on a long-term, if you hold your SHIB for over a year right now, and you're simply waiting for the gains so that you can get taxed at a long-term capital gain rate as opposed to the short-term capital gain rate, then of course you've got to consider that in the tax implications of holding something long-term versus short-term. I guess in terms of simply cutting your losses and getting back in, if you believe it's going to come down, it always makes sense unless the tax implications are there. And Molinado turning green on the day. Molinado touching 1050 lows. Already back up to 1150. Wow, shooting up to 1160 right there. Could be on a nice little run. I don't know if anybody wants to get into Molinado right now, but you might be able to scalp a decent trade in this area. Let's see if you could. If you get in right now, where does it take you? Is this the high of the day? Who would think that that's the high of the day? Potentially breaking out of this level of resistance right here that it's set up for itself over the last 24, 48 hours. So let's see what goes on with Molinado as it is attempting to break out from this level we're at. Alright, bros. Depends if I make $100,000 in 3 to 10 years in minimum hold, I'm good. But I believe I can make more. Oh, we can make more and sustain the Shiba in the future. No, take profit and leave. Help Shiba back. manager. We would all love to help Shiba get back up to those all-time high levels. I got Mullen at $12 shares. I've bought them at the bottoms and rode them to the 30s, then buy back at the bottom. I've got 14,380 shares in the moment at 10 cents. Kenneth, man, very stinking nice, dude. Kenneth, Kenneth, do you plan on holding those all the way back up to 30 cents again, or are you going to be getting out relatively soon, knowing that they may be doing a reverse split there? Broski, why is it so hard for Shiba to break 0.00001? So fishing their bass, man. The 4 zeros and a 1 mark, right? The 1,000 point per coin level that it's currently attempting over the last couple of days. A couple of reasons that it might be difficult. Number one, we don't have a ton of greed happening in the cryptocurrency space right now, in the sense that people are willing to buy anything and everything. People there's nearly nowhere near as much money as there was a couple of years ago in the crypto space. Right now, people are skeptical of crypto. That's why we're in the bear market that we're in. So that leads to more of a technical trading standpoint. There is significant support and resistance at that 1,000 point per coin level. And knowing that there's resistance there, technical traders are absolutely selling every time it gets near to 1,000 points per coin, and therefore rejecting it off those levels. So if you look at let's look at a 30-minute chart here, right? 3 or 4 days ago, it attempted this 1,000 point per coin mark, bounced off of it. Today, attempting this 1,000 point per coin mark, bouncing off of it. Now, that doesn't mean we're going to come down much below 950, 960, where we're at right now. We could continue to absolutely reattempt it based on, some sort of an ascending trend line like this. We might just be coming down a little bit and reattempting it this way. But when it's broken and traders are confident that that level has been broken, then they're going to be going for the next level of resistance. And that next level of resistance might not be found until 1250. So if that's the case, we could see a very quick break out of this 1,000 point per coin level all the way up to 1250. And if we do that, people are going to get very excited. And beyond that, we could be sitting at about 1,500 points per coin, 17. And then the major level that I want to test is that 3,500. Guys, if we retest 3,500 points per coin, it is game over, ladies and gentlemen. We could be touching that all-time high very quickly if that's the situation we find ourselves in. And you can actually see on the hour chart here, if you're looking at this trend line that we've been setting up, Shiba Inu coin's still following it pretty well. Extending itself from it, pulling back, trading around that level, extending itself from it, and then pulling back, could be trending around this level, hopefully extending itself away from it again on the break up above that 1,000 point per coin mark. But, dude, 1,000 points per coin, it's a nice round number, significant, and that's why it's having such a tough time. Let's see, Bass. I don't think retail is really in that much until the bulls push it back to 1,100. Yeah, I agree with you, next level. I think that we need to get more people on board. I don't know what just happened. Phone was in the shirt pocket and started clicking, so sorry if somebody got kicked. Or am I? I don't know if anybody did or not. Chris, taking people out left and right. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, yes, I did. I lost so much on Mullen Auto. Average cost is 31 cents. Yeah, dude, 31 cents. Hey, not Brian, but Giovanni, hopefully it breaks back up above. Look, pulled back off that little level right there, already making sick money. If you would have got in at 10.59, you guys were already up 1%. Let's watch that bad boy rip. Imagine taking $1,000 and setting a limit buy order on Mullen at 10 cents to pick up 10,000 shares. Yeah, Frank, isn't that insane, man? Isn't that insane? Anybody remember when ApeCoin ran to 27? Yes. I remember when ApeCoin ran to 27. I remember when Bitcoin ran to 69,000. I remember when Ethereum was near $5,000 a coin. I remember when Shiba Inu coin was ripping higher every day and touching near 8,800 points per coin. I remember when Zcash was like $700 a coin. Oh my gosh, man. The good old days, Kombu. The good old days. I was in it then. Yep, the good old days. Made 12,000, then lost 25,000. Kombu. Golly bum, man. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you, Kombu. Hypercharge. HCNWF. All right. HCNWF. That's got to be the HCNWF. This has got to be what Moji was buying. Yeah, it's an over-the-counter stock. Hypercharge up 1% on the day today. Down over the last 5 days. The last month, it's basically a little bit above where it started the month at. 6 months. This is where Moji took place in that nice rally, man. Taking it from 35 cents up to $3 a share. And it's been coming down nicely over the last, I don't know, what is this, 3 months there since Moji was in. But, yeah, if the volume kicks back up, man, hopefully you guys can have a nice little rally in Hypercharge again. You guys can see that, right? Yeah, hopefully you guys can have a nice little rally in Hypercharge again. But this was back in March, beginning of April of this year is when it ran from 35 cents to about $3.10 a share. 10xing, nearly 10xing in a matter of, oh my gosh, dude, like 10 days there. Absolutely ripping higher and making massive gains. I don't know if it's going to do it again or not, but I'm sure it's on a lot of people's watch list after knowing how volatile it was just a couple of months ago. And Mullen Auto looking very good, guys. Mullen Auto sitting at 12 cents per share now after touching 10.50 lows this morning. Up nearly 20% from the intraday lows, up 6%, 5-6% on the day so far today. The volatility is absolutely insane on Mullen Auto. And of course, it's not doing anything to push the overall indices higher because it's not a part of them, but it could spark a little rally in electric vehicles or something. And man, look at this. Look at this channel that we talked about on Tesla here. This channel absolutely holding up perfectly with Tesla unable to break back up above $244 a share. Name of the game today is Mullen Auto. 12 cents a share. It is rolling. So in the Twitter space, the developers are not very fond of you or Happy Cat. Developer Faffy doesn't appreciate your videos, calling them out. Happy Cat Crypto is in the space, and he led into them. Of course, dude. Of course. Nobody ever likes being called out. But here's the thing. I mean, if Faffy's listening right now, obviously Faffy knows that I couldn't care less what that guy thinks, and I truly think that those guys are milking the community pool. So, yeah, sorry about that, Faffy, if I upset you by anything that I said, but I think you should be a little bit more confident in what you're doing than worrying about what somebody on YouTube thinks you're doing. It kind of goes to show you that calling them out is... If it gets to them like that, it means that it's right. Okay? Let's just put it that way. People are sleeping on Velo. Harris, they might be. Next time, I'm totally amazed that you figured that out based on what you can see. I'm a player. I know that... What is happening? He says Zcash. Dude, don't laugh at Zcash, man. That's what's happening. Whatever happened in a Boxed? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Boxed. I actually don't know what happened to Boxed. I was in Boxed for like a week. Got out of Boxed. BOXDQ. Looks like a bankrupt company here. BOXDQ. Oh! Wow. All right, so this is a perfect example. Pudgy, I am actually very glad that you brought this up because people love buying bankrupt companies, right? And Boxed had a very nice run from 20 cents up to 68 cents. This is what happened to Boxed after it went public from its SPAC merger. Immediately dumped off over here, going from $10 a share down to $1 a share. I got a $2 line on the chart right there because it looked beautiful as it was curling back up on this daily graph, right? It looked beautiful as it was curling back up and then set a $2 level of resistance very, very quickly there. Now, from that $2 level of resistance, it began to fade even further, testing a double bottom all-time low at $1.28. Not even hesitating at that level and falling through. Now, I don't know where they declared bankruptcy, okay? But after having, and it was probably in this area right here, that they announced something about bankruptcy because people, for some reason, thought buying bankrupt companies is a good idea. Well, it shot up from about 20 cents to 60 cents. That's insane, right? Those are some crazy gains. But this is a legitimate price. Boxed is done. Boxed comes down from 77 cents. Boxed comes down from $17, right? Don't forget that it was way up there. Boxed comes down from $77 to 3 zeros and a 1. You think this is a cryptocurrency price, but it is absolutely worthless. I don't think that these guys are restructuring. I don't think that they are doing anything to continue trading. So don't go out there and try to buy Boxed for 3 zeros and a 1, expecting it to go back up to 70 cents a share or $1 a share or $2 a share or $10 a share or $17 a share. Yeah, man. Boxed went bankrupt. So that is, I've not looked at that graph in a very long time. I've not looked in the graph probably since it was around that $2 area. So, Pudgy, that's absolutely insane, man. The Boxed fell all the way down to those levels. Oh, boy. Don't go buy Revlon. Don't go buy Bed Bath & Beyond. Don't go buy these bankrupt companies, man. Finally, Pudgy, I'm telling you right now, if you're sending chats, dude, they're just not coming through, man. They're just not coming through. I'm going to have to show people how to scalp. I'm seeing way too much loss. I make anywhere from $500 to $5,000 a day now. There are some losses, but gains are higher than the losses. Kenneth, absolutely, man. A lot of people do lose a lot of money, man. Going down, bad Shiba. Challenge channel. Shib needs to turn around and go up, man. It needs to go up for sure. Happy Cat is a good guy. Helped me recover a lot after the Luna crash. Stopped watching him when I sold my Lunk and bought XRP. I heard Tilray bought some brands of beer from Anheuser-Busch. Do you think this can be good for Tilray? Let me put it this way, man. I don't think that it necessarily can be. Tilray, Sundial, Canopy Growers, Aurora Cannabis, all of these different cannabis stocks just they can't generate revenue. So I don't know why. You know, Anheuser-Busch having a tough time right now, clearly, with a lot of the stuff going on with Bud Light and stuff like that. But why would they successfully be able to run a beer company when they can't successfully run a cannabis company? That's my first concern, man. Not because I don't think that it's I mean, it's not the same industry. It's a similar industry, right? But I think it's the companies, man. And I think it's the management that runs those companies. You can watch Sundial, and year after year, quarter after quarter, they are not making any more money. And they can blame legalization, but in certain markets where it's legal, they are still not increasing their sales. So I don't think it's going to be a great thing for Tilray. I did see Tilray was up like 15 or 20% yesterday, the day before, and they're trying to come back down now. So yeah, it was up yesterday on that news and already back down about 7%. Running from $2.30 to $3 yesterday, back down to $2.80 right now. I just don't necessarily like these cannabis companies and the way they're ran, man. I think that they could do much better than they're currently doing. Why is Bitcoin dropping? Most likely, okay, and this is just based on what I know the chart has done, most likely a technical rejection off of this $30,000 line that it has been unable to break back up through. It was a major level of support for several weeks back in June and July, and has been a major level of resistance for several weeks now in July and August. So I think it's most likely a technical rejection off of that $30,000 mark and coming back down now to attempt the 29,000, maybe getting held up at 29,003. So that's my best guess as to why Bitcoin is coming down right now. I don't know if it's necessarily any news that's driving it lower, but hopefully PS5 did not get tapped out on his 30% or 30x leverage trade that he bought into yesterday. Please, Pet Shiba, make him happy. Come on, little Shiba coin. Come on, little Shiba coin. I've smoked some Tilray weed before. I'm in Canada, Nova Scotia. They put THC in drinks now in Canada. Weed beer to follow. Oh, God, dude. Pretty soon you'll be smoking your beers, Nova Scotia. Pretty soon you'll be smoking your beers, man. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, you guys would be smoking your beers for sure. It'd be like a bong in a bag, man. A bong in a bag. You pop it open, and you guys are good to go. Oh, my God. Hey, cannabis companies can't make profit because the taxes are too much. People just going back to dealers. Chris, listen, that's the... If that's their problem... That's their problem, dude. I mean, I don't think, and I don't know how they could avoid that, right? I don't know any of the costs of that stuff. Like, clearly, I do think that they could probably compete. And I don't even know if you're allowed to talk about drug dealers on YouTube. I do think that they could probably compete with the dealers' prices, even after taxes. I mean, we're talking, these guys, they don't have to make a huge profit. They just have to run a business. So I think that they could do a little better knowing that theirs is legal. And, well, shoot, dude, just start turning the dealers in your neighborhood and take the competition out. That's what the other dealers would do to you. That's what they should be doing. The problem with weed in Canada is I can go to the reserves and get an ounce for $60, where the illegal from the government stores are $140. I'm in Nova Scotia. Yeah, so Nova Scotia. Thank you guys for talking a little bit about the prices here, because I don't know any of that stuff. But, yeah, that would make it very difficult. If your competitors are selling for half the price that you're able to sell for, clearly you're not going to be winning. Okay, you're going to have to offer a massive premium in order to do it. And I don't know the laws, right? So it's probably illegal for the dealers, but at that point, and maybe you guys do know this question, is it illegal for you to own it if you buy it from an illegal source? Because if it's clearly, if it's legal for recreational use or whatever you guys buy it for, is it only legal if you buy it from a legal source? Or does it not matter to you, and the only person taking the risk is the guy selling it? I actually do not know that. So, clearly, why would you go, if it's legal for you to get it anywhere, why would you go and pay twice as much for it? You wouldn't. But I don't know the answer to that. Cannabis companies are very illegal, and at the same time, U.S. governments can still walk in and take everything out of the facility, so they hide everything. Boom, boom, boom. Clay, 10 a gram. Chris and Nova Scotia are our in-house experts right now. Oh my gosh, been growing in Cali since '95. Broken, beat down, about to get evicted, sitting on a basement full of untrimmed. Oh my God, dude. You guys are crazy. I think you have to have some type of medical card. Gen G. I don't know if the guys in here have a medical card or not, but it does raise very good questions. If they can't compete, they will lose. How will they know where it was bought from unless you have a purchase tracking? DD214, I have no idea. So I think if you have a medical card, it wouldn't be in trouble for possession. Okay, gotcha. Gen G, if that's the case, then you wouldn't. What if it's for recreational use? Hobu, hit me up. Let's get these elbows gone, man. You guys are nuts, guys. No personal amount is 3 ounce when in public. I grow my own now. I have kilograms from previous grows. Well, at least you listen. Nova Scotia, man. You guys might be doing stuff that I don't necessarily condone or disagree with, right? But at least you're not breaking whatever laws you guys have. Just don't do that, man. I guess you could do stuff that I don't agree with and can't condone all day long, but don't get yourself in trouble. All right? Don't do anything that's going to get yourself in trouble. Still kind of the prohibition age for cannabis. They will eventually lower the taxes. Yeah, Chris, they probably will. But guys, seriously, don't get in trouble with it, right? It's not something that I would do, but don't do anything illegal, man. Depends on the individual state laws. Yes, it does. Jen, I bought $5 of Shiba Inu coin, hoping to double my money before the Shibarium launch. Monkey Doodle, I hope you make $5, man. I do. Chance of Shib hitting $100 would turn people into trillionaires, and no way the economy support thousands of people who owned that kind of cash. I didn't think Monkey Doodle was thinking it was going to go to $100. I think he was just trying to make it go up to 2,000 points per coin so that he could make $5 on it. Or keep them the same, keep having dealers on the street, then wonder why we have that problem. It is, oh my gosh, how in the world is it 106 and none of you guys have said goodbye? Guys, get your names in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs. We will be back this afternoon with live streams. You guys, man, the time just ran away from us on that one. We're doing shoutouts, and it's time to go. I can't believe you guys kept me over that long. DD214, enjoy your day. Gen G, have a great one. Bry Guy, see you later, man. Nova Scotia, have a great afternoon. Outdoor Smile, DD214, Chris, Monkey Doodle. We got Gen G, the Challenge Channel. Chris, enjoy your afternoon, man. Kombu, have a great day. Outdoor Smile, have a wonderful afternoon. We got Chris, man, enjoy your day. Dark Bro, later to you. Gen G, enjoy your afternoon. Deadpool Red Suit, hello and goodbye. Deadpool Red Suit. Bry Guy, Outdoor Smile. Gen G, have an awesome day. Yes, until the next time. Giovanni, if you guys would have just said that reversed order, you'd have been perfect. I had Clay going. You did have me going, Kombu. See you later on that one. Next level, enjoy it. Aiden, enjoy your day. Pudgy, the ignored one. Never, Pudgy, never ignore. All of you guys know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time. Hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.